friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back to a journal with me. We are in June of 2025. This is the last journal with me we're going to do for this month. That does not mean, I'm just going to move my lamp here a little bit to see if we can get you situated a little differently. That does not mean this is the last time I'm going to journal for 2025 because this journal's not done, friends, but that's okay. That's okay. All right. Let's take a perusal at where we're at. I was able to print up a few more pictures. My printer was in a good mood. If you know, you know. It's a mess around here, folks. All right. It is Sunday the 29th. We're at the end of the month. And we have done a little bit in this book together, okay? But there is only a little bit done. So you haven't missed much. But I thought I would go ahead and bring you along and try and get caught up a little bit. It won't do the whole job, but we'll get a little bit done and chat and hang out. After this, I'm going to clean off my desk and pick my item of the month for July. If you are new here, welcome. Super glad to have you. If not, you know the deal. I pick a item every month to challenge myself, to use different things in my journal and to use my stash and use my supplies. And it's time to pick July's. So I did think I would go ahead and just cut out these pictures that I do have because, and they're not good. They're not good pictures, but that's better than no pictures. So we will do with what we have, right? Much as the saying goes in life. All right. So how is your month gone? Are you journaling? Are you current in your journaling? What do you have going on? I know it's summer for a lot of us. I know it's not summer for some of us. So you might have a different schedule. It is summer here for me. We live in Washington State in the Pacific Northwest of the United States. And we are getting some good days. The joke, is it a joke? I don't even think it's a joke. The saying around here is it's not summer until after July 4th. Actually July 5th, because we just don't get consistent weather. So like last week it rained. Today it's, beautiful and sunny and clear since 8 o'clock this morning. So hot days will come. I don't really covet them. I got to be honest. I love a good hot day. Don't get me wrong. I love a good hot day when it's when I'm on the beach or on the water and whatever. If it's just 90 or 98 or something, my house is also that hot, if not hotter. So that's not fun. But that's okay. It's very short-lived here. We have a very short summer here in the Pacific Northwest. We have very long days, but that actual heat that's kind of like really hot, because we don't have air in our house. So if you have air, that would obviously make all the difference. So, all right, I'm going to keep that just for fun. And we'll go ahead and just get these pictures. I have lots of pictures from yesterday. So we'll get these on the pages and see if we can get some pages done. I'm feeling kind of, good energy right now. So I want to see if we can get through a couple pages. Yesterday we went and had a lot of fun, but we were outside for hours. And then when we got home, we all were kind of like, I think I just need a minute. And we went to separate rooms and we all fell asleep. And oh my gosh, I felt like I had been drugged. And I know if you guys know me, I have been known to be a napper. I have no problem napping. But every once in a while, when you just take that afternoon nap and it's like you wake up, you don't even know what day it is. I was like, what is going on? All right, let me make sure I have you. I could Let's see. Do you want to come in a little bit closer? We could do that, I guess. All right. So let's get the pictures on the days and figure out the days. This is kind of the last page I think I did with you guys here. And this is yesterday. So this is lumberjack, lumberjack, lumberjack. We went to the Buckley Lumberjack show here in Buckley, Washington, and it is quite the event. We didn't really know it was quite the event until we told people, and they were like, "You're going to the Buckley Lumberjack show?" And I was like, "Yeah." So my son is so cute. He called me yesterday we were on our way out to the show, and he called me. He's like, "Mom, we just went to a CrossFit gym." He actually has a teammate that coaches there, but that's where I normally go when I stay with him. And so he's like, "We went there for their workout this morning. It was pretty cool." So he doesn't normally go there. So it was sweet that he called to tell me that. All right, this is birthday dinner, birthday dinner, birthday dinner. All right. This is Wednesday night. Whoops. Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, perfect, because I didn't really have a lot going on that day. This might be fun on that day. Sure, we'll try that. This is Sunday, the day before my birthday, I believe. Did I double print? I sure. Oh, no. When did we finish it? We must have finished. I have to think about this. I thought we did this one on Saturday. I thought we started it. We did start it on Saturday. We finished it on Sunday. And my birthday was Monday. Okay. This one we just finished last night. So that was fun. I love a good puzzle. Yeah. Fun. Okay. This goes back to Monday. That's my birthday. Okay, that's even better. And this is Friday. Is this Friday? This is not Friday. Oh, see, I still need a picture here. That's interesting. That's not on my camera roll. Okay, this is Monday. Yeah, okay. And this is Father's Day. This day. Look at that. Okay, we are all done. Oh, what to do, what to do. Do we work ourselves backwards? Let's see what we can get put in here. How about that? I'm recognizing I need that photo at this point, but that's okay too. So today, like I said, is Sunday the 29th. I don't have much for this day, so that's okay. But yesterday we have quite a bit. Now, I did bring this home just because they had an ice cream thing there. It's called The Scoop, and they do a lot of I guess fundraising, or it doesn't matter. We had seen it at a wedding. And this one's actually in Buckley. I don't know. Maybe the one we had was out of Buckley also. I don't actually know. They are on Insta at The Scoop on Main Street. Interesting. So maybe this is the same one. They do lots of events. And so they had the local football team was out yesterday, and this was their booth. And so we are always happy to support local teams and, whatever, especially if it involves ice cream. I mean, come on now. So let's see what we had yesterday. We did go to the lumberjack show. This puzzle is quite big, all things considered. Now, this month, the prompt, the AJ's item of the month for my monthly challenge is Happy Mail. And so every page needs to include a piece of Happy Mail. I don't know. I don't know if those are Happy Meal or not. I can't really remember. But this is definitely Happy Meal. And so I thought, like color-wise, it might kind of go on the page. So it is a napkin, which means we might be in a little bit of a quandary here. What can we do? I thought this was a tuck. It is not. We could make it a tuck, like a corner tuck, and make a tag here, which might be fun. And we could make the tag with the napkin. That might be the way to go. Otherwise, I was going to kind of maybe Mod Podge it onto this page, which could definitely work. But I think I'd rather have a tag right here. So let's do that. And I'm just going to cut it in half. Thank you if you were the person that sent me this. I do not remember who it was, and I'm sorry about that. I know I shared it when I got it, but now I'm going to take this out of Happy Mail and I'm going to put it with my napkins. That is one of the decisions I have made this month, if you will, of I'm going to put things kind of where they go, not in like a Happy Mail drawer, so to speak. And I think it will allow me to find things a little bit easier. I'm going to see if I can kind of release this. If it goes through the paper, we'll just rebuild the paper. It's not that big of a deal. But if I can save, this is just a paper bag. Oh, it went through. See that? That's okay. We're probably going to cover that anyway, so it's okay. Let's see if we can. I probably was a little aggressive with that. This beautiful journal is a beautiful, see, I don't even need to add anything to my pages because the entire journal is Happy Mail. The entire journal was made and I just jacked up that whole page. The entire journal was made for me by Sweet Elizabeth at Never Hopeless. So, Sweet El, please forgive me for killing this page, but we're gonna fix it, okay? So anyway, I think that will be enough. And we're going to make a tag out of this. Now that's not big enough, so we're going to have to use this part. And I'm just playing with this yellow edge, right? So this is not much bigger than this actual card. So if we did that, it would only show a little bit. And I want the yellow edge on the brown paper. So I'm going to make the tag this big. And we're just going to play with size. We can build it to whatever size we want, obviously. And I'm just going to kind of choose this size. But also very clear that I don't have all that room in there. So it will stick out just a little bit. All right. Yeah, we'll probably cut it down just an inch more. Let's find, whoa, did I jostle you? Sorry about that if I did. Let's find a piece of something to stick that on. This is my scrap, like background journal spot package thing. That one's probably wide enough. That's just composition notebook. These are obviously like pocket cards. They're not cardstock, as you can hear as I flip through them. They're just paper, but I'm wondering if that's yellow enough. I think it is. I think we'll use that one. And I'll save that piece. Okay, so let's do that. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Let's do that. Now, the question is, do we glue this or Mod Podge it? I think I'm going to go ahead and Mod Podge it. So if that's the case, we need to probably separate those layers. Okay, there we go. Look who's back. It's Mr. Janky. Oh my God. Sweet Rue was like, what is that? And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, that's Mr. Janky. She's like, you need to throw that out. I was like, oh, dear, dear daughter of mine. Absolutely not. There's no way. He's perfect. He is perfect. I'm going to be really sad. I just did what I didn't want to do. That makes me very frustrated right now. What are our choices? What are our choices? Okay, hold on. That's not what I wanted to do at all. And I don't know if I can save this one. That's going to be really frustrating. Oh, I have a brand new thing of baby wipes. This is not what I thought I was reaching for, but that's okay. I know I have an open one, but that's okay. Shoot, shoot, shoot. It's okay. We're gonna call a mulligan on that whole situation. We'll see. We'll see how that whole situation turns out. I mean, I'm still just going to write over it. I don't know how it will impact. I didn't remember these are only one-sided, and so I want the napkin on this side. Okay. And frankly, it doesn't really matter. I can cut, but we'll try our best to kind of line it up. Okay. That's fine. Now, for my second layer on top, I'm going to use my glitter Mod Podge. Again, if you're new here, welcome. I love glitter Mod Podge. I don't understand. We just need a little bit more glitter in our life. I'm not even like a sparkly girl. That's the funny part about, oh no, oh no. Well, this is just a hot mess. I went a little soon. It's not dry. We might be cutting this guy down. I am not even a sparkly girl. Like, well, maybe that's not true. I mean, I like a good sparkle, but I don't know what to tell you about that. Anyway, I love glitter Mod Podge. I think it just makes everything amazing. I put it over most of my printables and everything else. So we'll be cutting this down, obviously, to accommodate for that little drastic thing I just did on there. But that's all right. We're going to let this sit. Okay, that's just a hot mess right there is what it is. But it's going to be great, and it doesn't really matter. It's a tag in a journal. So we'll put the Mod Podge away. And we can dry it a little bit, but I don't really feel like we need to spend time on this because we can just come back to it. I don't want to do that. I don't know if I want to mess with it at all, actually, or not. I mean, we could put a sticker there or something if we want to save that corner. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to let this dry. And on the back side, it's kind of that color, which I think will be fun to write on. So we're going to let this dry for a little bit while we work. Okay. So that will be a tag here. We can just put pictures in, but that seems kind of boring. This is all lumberjack, lumberjack, lumberjack. This is my kiddo. We could maybe put that even on the tag, and then over here do the lumberjack thing. So I don't know what would be fun. Like, what would be a fun way to tip this in? I have this little drawing I did, or doodle. Don't really want to use that. Let's see. Let's see. You know what I have? Let's look in the Happy Mail bucket. And no, this is not all my happy mail. I'm trying to think if, I mean, we could, let's see. Let's get this out. I actually kind of like this pocket because it's brown like this paper. So we could maybe use that. I'm trying to think. Here's a bigger one that maybe we'll use. Let's see what else might come to mind. I think that the border that I put on this page is Happy Mail, is why it's on there, I believe, but I could be wrong. Let's see. That we could use for Friday night. That's perfect. And that, I believe, is from Robin, if things are where they're supposed to be. Let's see what other ideas we have in here. Here's another brown envelope. But I think I like this idea better. And I'm just, oh, that's from Sweet Lydia. Okay. What? Oh, I put these in here. Those are from Sweet Melissa. So I'm not too sure. Worth an overshare. All right, let's just see. I was kind of thinking we could do like oh, there's that blue crab. Okay, I want to use that because he'll match the guy on the cover. We'll have to paint him or something, but he'll be amazing. Okay, here's a sticker that says today. So we can definitely use that. And just kind of look at this magic paper. That is so gorgeous. See, so all of this, and here's another little envelope of, package of magic paper here. I just think I'm going to put all of it together in my magic paper pile over here because although it's fun to know it came in Happy Mail and like read the cards, I think this is from the Debbie. Yep. Okay. I just don't remember like, oh, I have this sticker in here. So if I put it with my stickers or this with my tissue paper as an example, we would remember. All right, so here is not quite the colors of the day. It is fun to see. I don't know. I go back and forth. On how to store this stuff. I actually really like that. I'm going to use that. This is from Sarah Jo, right? This has the banana stuff in it. And quotes. Here's more magic paper. Punches. So I would put this with my punches, like I'm saying. I think that's what makes the most sense right now. Okay, let's. Oh, can I just say I've mentioned it in a couple of videos, and I think I have to do another post about it. Please do not send me Happy Mail. And I know that sounds horrible. I had to switch my PO box. And my mail is not getting forwarded. I've not received one thing in my new box. Nothing, like not my business stuff. Nothing is going to my new box. So I'm having a major, major problem with it. So if you sent something, to my existing PO box that I've used like for the past 10 years or whatever, please forgive me because you may be getting that back. Or if I haven't posted that I received it, it's because I have not received it. And I'm working with the mail. It's really a big nightmare, honestly, and I'm very thankful that I don't have anything like I do have my business stuff going there, but I can obviously see those things online. Yeah, I don't know. So anyway, I will post when I can get my Happy Mail again or whatever in my new box. Right now I'm just trying to figure out the old box and it's very frustrating. So please forgive me. Yeah. Okay. So what I like this piece here actually, I think. And I'm wondering if we could put this kind of here. Is this one too big? Yeah, I actually like this small one, and then do these fit in it? They sure do. Okay, let's do that, even though, yeah, let's just do it. Okay, let's put some glue on here. This is a fun piece of Happy Mail. And I like to use this to, obviously it would be a fabulous to-do list, but I obviously kind of use it as like a daily schedule, right? So one of the things we could do on here is just highlight. We were up at like 7, and then 2, 3, 4, up to 22, maybe. We were up pretty late. And so that's one way we will write in our day. Here, we can even do that a little bit. What time did we leave? I think we left at 10:30 maybe, left for show. Up, shower, breakfast, and we'll just put eggs, bacon, yum. And then we got there at like 11:30, arrived. And what do we call this thing? The Buckley Log Show. There we go. Log Show. And we were there till about 3:30. And then we went home. And then right here, friends, from 5 to 7, see this right here? Allison napped. Nap on deck. That was crazy. And then we just visited and snacked on like fresh fruit and stuff. And then we worked on the puzzle. Okay. So that was our day. So that's obviously there's only 24 hours in a day, right? You don't need all this, but that's kind of fun. I like to do that sometimes. Okay. So this would be fun over here. I don't care if it covers, so perfect. We'll do that. We can do that, and we'll put this all right. So then in here, yeah, we can put all right. I have these from Sweet Melissa. I don't see a blue. I see these colors. But I think I have to turn off this light, you guys. I'm so sorry. I hope that's still enough light for you guys. That light is so hot. This puzzle piece could go on here. We could leave that there. Or it might go up here, and one of these could go on here like that. That's cute. I like that actually. And then these can go on the cards. Okay, so my thought is like right here, we'll use some of these letters. What could go wrong? It's a great idea. Where's that sheet I just had? Here it is. All right, here we go. Melissa sent me these for the month we had the die cut challenge. The die cut as the item of the month. Is that? Yeah. Okay, so my hope would be that we could pull this color. Okay, so I'm going to look, but I don't know what I've already used. Okay, so I don't know if I have them all on here. And so I'm looking to see if there's any in here that we need. So C, N, U, I don't think we need these. Okay, so I'm going to put them back in here for now. And we're going to, oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know, you guys. I don't know about this idea right now. I might take any. I'd like it to say log show. That's the goal. Okay, so, but I may have, do we even LOGSHOW? So we're not going to have enough of those anyway, because I'm going to need 2 O's, M, N, O, and there's only one in this pink set. So we're going to have to use a different O anyway. These are Q's, I think, but I'm going to pull them just in case. I don't know, you guys. Tell me if you think this is a bad idea. There's an L. Oh my goodness. Okay. L. Okay, we're going to have to maybe sort some of these out. I think that's an O. I mean, I think that's the Q, but again, I think it's usable. Now, I grabbed this light pink one because now that I'm thinking about it, I think we could probably color it to match this pretty closely. So at least we have choices now. Okay, so far I don't have any of the, I only have one letter that I need. L-O-G. Is that weird? Did I already use these? I can already tell you what I'm going to do with the rest of these. I have a project in mind. Oh, there's an O. Okay, L-O. Isn't that funny? Is that a G? Oh, it could be. I think it's a 6 or a 9. But it could be a G. If, oh no, because this is what the G looks like. I see it looks like that. All right, well, we may be going to plan, F at this point and pulling different letters. I guess the green would work as well. I don't know if I want pink and green letters, to be honest. If I were to choose colors that were not my colors, it would be those. But I'm learning to like pink. Do you guys see any of the letters I need? This is crazy. What's this? This looks like a letter I need. That is an M. It could be a W. We might be making that a W. Obviously, oh, nope, because there's the W. If you have the die cut, you don't have to do this, right? You could just die cut it and then, yeah. Log and S-H-O-W. Okay. Let's see here. This is bananas. I just thought it would be fun to use my Happy Mail. But I don't know if I already used it. Oh, here comes my husband. I know we talk about it all the time. And I am so blessed, I know that, to have a husband who works so hard on our house. And I think half the time I just feel guilty. SH. Yeah, so I think we'll do this. And where is our other letters? I guess I never... Sometimes when I get packs of ephemera or whatever, I'll mark on here, obviously, what I've used. Now, you can see if you only had the pink. Look what's right in there, you guys. There's the G. Come here, little guy. There we go. That's exciting. You're going to get a new home. Okay. Log. Yep. Oh my gosh. Okay. SH. I just need an H. That's all I'm missing right now. All right. If we did not, if I don't find it in the hot pink, I'm going to look for it in the light pink. Because, and I'm going to shake this guy out one more time just to make sure it's not attached. The E is attached. The U. Okay. And I guess we should look in here. I don't really want to go back through all these. But we might get to. We might get to. Can we just do this? Isn't that crazy? Okay, I don't see an H. L-O-G-S-H-O-W. So I really need that H. Okay. But I don't see it there, and it's not... Oh, she gave me 2 oranges. Yay, because that's the best color ever. This H is out. The red H is out. Oh, another orange. Okay. You guys, little Rue, I'm so torn. I'm not going to do it. I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to do it. Okay. So just remind me of that. I'm not going to do it. But she has a little friend at school. They have lots of opportunity to give personalized gifts at school. Is that a better way to put it? Oh, and there's 2 greens. Maybe there's 2 of each. Anyway, so she has, this was her first year being in the sorority, and she had lots of really nice things given to her. And so next year she will be a big sister and have the opportunity to give things to her little, right? And so she was already talking about some of the ideas, and I was like, I'm happy to help make some things ahead of time, like little cards, and you can't put the person's name on it yet because they don't know who it is, but we could make them, enough. Anyway, and she's like, well, I think I'm going to buy like this little set of whatever, and then when we get back, my friend has a Cricut, and she's like, I'm just going to ask her if she'd like, because she cricketed a lot of things last year, and I was like, oh... I don't need a Cricut. 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 And I'll tell you why. Because I have a Cricut. First of all, let's just start with that. I have the old original Cricut, like, with the cartridges and all that. I don't have the computer one. But again, if you're not new here, you can easily understand why I don't need a Cricut. Just because it's like the one that hooks up to your computer and does all the things. And, I just am not going to get a Cricut, but I was like, oh, honey, I wish I could help with that. She's like, no, she's happy to do it. And, whatever. And she does all sorts of amazing things, right? Just like my friend that has one. I can't believe we don't have the H we need. But I'm going to put these down here. I'm going to lay these out like this just so we're a little bit more clear. Anyway, I just thought it was funny. I was like, I am happy to, I have probably, I don't even know how many sets of Sizzix letters that I could die cut for her. We could do quite a bit of things. So it will look something like that. Yeah, that's the goal. I mean, at this point, I'm so invested in this, I can't give it up at this point. So we can't do... I mean, the green would actually be the way to go, wouldn't it? I was just trying to pull. There's a little pink here. There's a little pink here. These are not primary colors. The red would be better with these. I'm a mess. I am a mess. I actually like the 7 as the L better than... Okay. I'm second guessing the pink, I got to be honest with you, because it doesn't seem very log showy. Oh my gosh. Okay, so maybe this video won't even... I don't know, you guys. I don't know. This is... Okay. I'm literally... I'm going to make that into an O. This is the L. There's the 7. That's the other L, but that's okay. We'll use that one. X. Let's go to the red page and see if there's anything in here still. There sure is. Look at that. There's the W. Beautiful. And the G's gone. Okay, so we don't need that. That means we're going back to this pile right here, friends. There's the O. Oops, L, O. Okay. L, O, G. Do I dare? Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. What do you think? You ever want to sort letters? I need a H and a G. Let's see if we have those. And this little crooked paper's not making me happy. We're going to put these away. What was I missing from this one? An H. So if we come across the H in the pink, but I don't think I'm going to do the pink. So let's go G and H in the red or white at this point. Now this again, I think I could use. I don't want to, but if we had to, we could. All right, so these all go back. And there's a pink G. No, 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 no. This is what we were doing last night with the puzzles, man. There's a pink if we need it. Like sometimes going through every single piece, right? Because you think you know exactly what you're looking for, and then, oh, there's the H. Perfect. All right, we'll put this over here. I just need the G in red. You go through every piece and you're just literally like moving them over one by one because it's like, I know exactly what it looks like, but it doesn't, of course. You're like, oh, look at that, friends. There it is. There it is. Okay, let's put this away. Okay, sweet Melissa, thank you so much. These are so fun, and I'm grateful to have them, and I'm happy that I'm using them. Okay. Oops. Let's put these away. All right. Oh, but then my daughter told me, well, she was thinking that she saw this really fun thing. I'm like, oh my God. Where you like cut out letters from magazines and it looks like one of those old letters. I'm like a ransom note. She's like, yeah, where you cut out. And I was like, girl, yes, let's do it. Let's cut out letters from all the things. I'll make you a box like with all the letter. You know how some people do it. I don't have one yet. I've thought about it, but did not do it. And I was like, yeah, that'd be fun. Because when they find out who their little is, they, leave clues. It's a guessing thing. They don't know who it is. So anyway, so for that week, she gets to leave clues and fun things. And so I was like, oh, that'll be fun too. We can do that. But I was just laughing. It's like, oh my gosh. Someone's going to be cricketing and someone's going to be cutting out magazine letters. All right, we're going to cut. Well, the first thing we're going to cut, I'm going to take this up. Ooh, that stuck quick because it's that glitter glue that gives you a little bit of room. Not much. We're going to gently cut these. Just so they're not quite. There we go. I guess I'll start with S, H. Yeah. All right. This is also why I don't use some of my stuff, right? Because maybe it takes longer than I feel like I want to spend on a page or something, and I'm kind of rushing myself or something. And it's fun to not do that. It's fun to take the time and use the stuff. So I got to remind myself of that also. You guys, we went to church this morning, and part of his message, I think I tuned it out. Like, I was like, he was talking about like, he was telling a story about like his life and his mom and stuff. And then like holding on to things and like having too much stuff basically. And I was like, don't talk to me. Because I know my daughter was like looking at me out of the corner of her eye because we've been doing major decluttering since she's been home. And I just know my craft room is next to, I was like, don't even, just deal with it when I'm dead, okay? Because I can't right now. Like, I will not. I just love all my stuff and I don't want you to touch it right now. All right, I think we're going to play with that a little bit. I would love for it to show. The letters are obviously a little too long unless we're going to put this up, right? So in order for that to work, why is that not going down now? There it goes. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. I think it could go like that. Okay, so this one will be fine up here. We'll do this. I think we're going to get one page done in this. All right. We'll put this guy up here. And then the log show we'll put in here. And let's see. I have 3 pictures left. I think this one of my husband's fun, but I have a little bit more. I mean, that one would fit really well. We could put some on the back because both of these are not going to fit on here. I mean, we can cut a little bit off, but that's not going to buy us the space we need. This guy, man, this Sasquatch guy was a little, it was interesting. I guess we could put him like that. They had clowns. It's a long standing tradition, like the things they've been doing. Anyway, so they had clowns that came in and were like overhead hanging from wires and stuff, like logging, you know. And anyway, the clowns were a little creepy in my opinion. I don't do clowns well, I guess, just in general. And then at the end they had this Sasquatch guy, and I don't know if he's like, I don't know. He was a little creepy. I wasn't in the mood to engage really with him, but my husband was more than happy. He is a Sasquatch fan. What's his name? Daryl? I don't even know. He loves Bigfoot and Sasquatch stories and hunting, and like, not on a serious level. We're not those people, but he's a fan. So he was more than happy to engage and take a picture. I, on the other hand, literally walked around. Yeah. All right, those are pretty close in width. So that's nice that I was able to do that when I printed them. And then we'll just cut it because I didn't cut it straight. Again, not new. Okay, so I think that will do that for those tucks there. And I think that's fine. Now I'm tempted. I'm tempted to put a little pull tab on here just because, I don't know. I like to. I don't know. I like to know. I like to know that's grabbable. Is that a word? I mean, I know it's a word, but I just think that would be fun. And then if we tuck those in, they're not lost. But I guess they're okay for now. So I guess we'll leave it for now. This one's going to go on here. That's still not dry, but you're going to see we're going to cut it, and it'll be a little bit smaller than that. So we'll cut it there. So that might be all we get done today, friends. How long have we been? Oh, and I need my ice cream somewhere on here. We'll just put it down there like that, probably. Oh, yeah. That took like an hour looking for letters, probably. I do like it down here a little bit more, so we'll do that. Let me just glue that on, and we're going to call this page done for today. So again, that's like an hour. So if you really think about it, I don't know how long your pages take you. I was thinking about that because I get frustrated sometimes when I don't get something done during the day, or during the week rather, and then I come in here on the weekend and I spend so much time or whatever. But if you're spending like 30 to 45 minutes a day on journaling, but you don't journal all week, so you come in on the weekend, I don't know. I mean, that could be like 7 hours, right? I mean, like, so I need to not be as harsh on myself for that. So, because I do always enjoy it. And some pages obviously go more quickly than others. So, but just kind of having that awareness. I'd really like to not spend more than 30 minutes on a page, and most of my pages take a little bit longer than that. But so that will be this page. That will be yesterday, and I will keep going and I'll bring you back. But I think this will probably be my last journaling for June. Again, I'm going to kind of clean off my desk and get ready for July, which means we need to pick July's item of the month. So that sometimes posts before this does, but we'll see. So it's coming. But happy June to everyone. Let me know how your journaling's going. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care.